Hi babes, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle, and today we're going with a requested reading. You guys wanted me to read on Cudahy from Love Island. She was in Love Island. You guys wanted me to read on her, so let's see what the universe has for her. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. These readings are always and only for your entertainment purposes only. Everything that I mentioned is alleged. And with this said, let's move forward, guys. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, so right now it does show right here that allegedly she's gonna be cooked by somebody saying that she looks different in person, that allegedly this man, I don't think he's actually truthful, I think he's just bitter, but he's gonna say allegedly that she don't look as the same way as she did in Instagram. Now that's unimportant. I do feel like allegedly she's gonna be played, she's gonna end up broken hearted by this dude that she's with right now. Allegedly, of course, doesn't have to be immediately, but I do feel allegedly that she's gonna end up being heartbroken because of some messages that some person allegedly is going to expose. I do feel like the intention to expose those messages are to make her feel bad, and allegedly it'll work. I feel allegedly that he is going to be given another chance to be in another show, and allegedly she may not want that, and he allegedly is still gonna do it because it's a job opportunity. Also allegedly this messages that are gonna be exposed eventually is from a person he allegedly was with in a show as well, so that's that. So I feel like allegedly he is gonna be unfazed by it, emotionless about it allegedly, and I feel like allegedly Cudahy in that future allegedly is gonna crash out on Instagram and write a lot of things. Some people are gonna say it's payback, but honestly nobody deserves this. So allegedly, yeah, she's gonna end up breaking up with the guy she's with because of these alleged text messages, allegedly these rumors that are going to be surfacing. I feel like allegedly this situation helps him a lot to grow more followers on IG and whatnot for whatever reason. I don't know why, it does help him a lot, but they do have a toxic connection, so I wouldn't be surprised allegedly if they end up being back together and breaking up and stuff. So like, it could happen, like they could break up like 2 to 3 times before they really, for example, break up and permanently, because allegedly they do have a toxic connection here. What else is gonna happen? I mean, allegedly they both could be red flags, not only him but her too, and that allegedly overlooks certain things. It's healthier, and it'll be healthier for both of them to let go of each other in the future, but allegedly it is weird, really toxic, which allegedly it'll be hard for them to let go immediately, or as immediately as people expect it to. I do feel as well allegedly that he's going to for some reason get new opportunities. He's also allegedly gonna have a model opportunity as well allegedly, and I feel like allegedly she may, before they break up or whatever, she may want to be present, but allegedly it may not work the way she thought, and she may not be allowed in, which allegedly people could claim she gave a diva attitude in that future allegedly. But again, I don't see it to be that bad, but I do feel like she also started after the even Benji, everything she does now is going to be very like looked into, and allegedly this claims in the future is going to like feeds more the narrative allegedly that's being pushed on social media. So allegedly she could actually lose more subscribers already. Yep, as I said before, she's gonna end up single because allegedly some text messages that she's not gonna like, and yes, something happens online that actually feeds the narrative of her being single allegedly in that future. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and Page of Cups in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles. So let's go little by little. We got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer at the moment. I do feel like she's going to get heartbroken. I do feel like this situation allegedly adds a little bit of sympathy to her energy, and people are a little bit nicer. I feel like allegedly this is going to hurt her ego a little bit, and allegedly people are gonna say this is gonna humble her or whatever, but allegedly this is going to be harsh a little bit on her confidence, but this in a way, shape, or form helps her to learn from her mistakes allegedly. I do feel like, again, bad news coming in. I do feel allegedly because of this alleged rumors that are going to be surfacing about something that I'm not talking about Eve and Benji stuff, something allegedly that happens in the next coming weeks, some event or something allegedly. She's going to eventually cancel something that she should not be canceling, but allegedly she doesn't cancel it properly, so this gives her a bad rep of being a diva, and allegedly this actually feeds the people stop inviting her to events and whatnot. And allegedly people are gonna say like not even high celebs are doing this, blah blah blah. So allegedly here again, she ends up having to cancel something, but she does it because allegedly she just don't feel like going. Allegedly these are gonna be the rumors and claims, and people are just not gonna like that, and people are going to be really at it to cancel her, into where allegedly she does lose followers, and then certain events and certain things that she allegedly could have stops inviting her and whatnot, because the brand that she does it, or allegedly who she does it to, although she thought allegedly was going to be harmless, it's not as harmless as she thought it was allegedly. With the Page of Cups in the reverse right here, I do feel like she has miscommunication, and allegedly she could be a little bit immature allegedly in the way she handles certain things. Hopefully she allegedly gets media trained, because I feel like her allegedly reaction, or the way she speaks about certain situation, allegedly it's okay for but like non-celebrity status, but the way she has been given this opportunity, I'm not saying she's a celebrity, but she is pretty known. Allegedly she needs to be more professional in the way she does things. And with the Nine of Pentacles right here, I feel like she has the opportunity of abundance and independence and financial luxury, because she does have a lot of like fan base, but eventually allegedly out of nowhere, not because of Benji or Eve allegedly, but out of nowhere it starts shifting. And like I said, but because of the allegations and the rumors spread around social media, allegedly her reaction towards what people claim was to Eve and Benji, allegedly these are people claiming this based on that clip, right? Everything she does now is going to be extremely looked into, and allegedly she does have a diva attitude, and allegedly she's going to show that into a specific something, and this is going to feed the fuel, let's say, right, into those rumors, and allegedly the cancel Hada thing starts being trending, and a lot of people starts unfollowing her, and allegedly a lot of things change, and she's gonna have a hard time bouncing back. It's not impossible, but it's gonna be harsh. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse, she has a lot of reverses, which are not great in my experience as a tarot reader. It says right here that again, she needs to be careful also with her health, by the way, especially she don't want another baby allegedly, but it says right here that if she does not know how to manage her popularity, she's gonna be unreliable, and then she's gonna, instead of like being able to create such an amazing life, she's gonna have wealth lost and opportunity lost and land launches lost and all that allegedly, because of the way she could be behaving. So hopefully she could actually have better discernment and take the opportunities and act a little bit better and more professional allegedly in this future. I feel like allegedly she could actually eventually, after the rumors of allegedly breaking up, the opportunities she has started crumble, allegedly gives her an opportunity to reevaluate herself and allegedly acts a little bit more accordingly, and I feel like this does help her a little bit, and I feel like she has a chance to heal some relationships and heal certain ways, and I do feel like she could have an opportunity to do better, but if she doesn't do it soon enough, she's gonna be cooked, honestly, allegedly. So again, she does that. It's gonna be like a situation, and then allegedly she's given the chance to reinvent herself, that which, like I said, hopefully she takes the opportunity to do so. What else is coming for Hada, by the way? So I do feel allegedly here that there could be a brand deal or something, or somebody wanted to collab with her, and allegedly this person is gonna start a rumor in a gossip thing of like, oh, her alleged rate is too high, and people are gonna say allegedly they hype this girl too much, and allegedly somebody else is gonna claim that they pay her and that this and that didn't happen. So there's gonna be a lot of rumors being spread out there allegedly, which immediately Hada and whoever could immediately clock it, and you guys could judge it basically on that. But in the future, that's what I see. Also, let me ask the most asked question that I got: did Hada kick out Benji and Eve? Allegedly she did want them out. Allegedly she didn't want a lot of people recording there, because allegedly she didn't want people clout chasing with her image in the back or whatnot. So it wasn't that she knew who it was entirely, but allegedly she could actually message them and whatnot, and I feel like she could learn from its lessons or whatnot. But allegedly here, she didn't want people streaming around her for the whatever reason. Did she kick them out? Maybe. Okay, what would have been the reason? So allegedly, first she didn't know them that much. She didn't want to be allegedly in somebody else's stream that she didn't know that much. She allegedly was already having like a collaboration with somebody else, and for her understanding, allegedly it was going to be just them, and she felt like she didn't want that in the background allegedly, because again she didn't want that. So allegedly, did she want them out? Yes. Did she knew exactly who they were allegedly, even though that they met slightly? Allegedly she did not recall them that much, so she thought it was random people out there allegedly, and that she thought that she was going to get recorded. She didn't want to, because allegedly she was already going to have collaboration or being recorded by other people, so you know, like whoever was the person who kicked it out. So it's the way she handled herself. It was not proper, but it wasn't either because she hated them or anything. Allegedly it was not because of that. So it would have been the same reaction with anybody, to be honest, allegedly. But like I said before, it was a bad way to react, and allegedly I feel like she learned from that, hopefully, or allegedly she could claim that she learned from that. But yeah, I do feel like she needs to work on her back and whatnot, but she needs to allegedly also work in the way she works around other people too, because again, she's already on the spotlight, and everything she does now is going to be heavily judged, and allegedly she don't want to have a diva attitude, and allegedly she's going to have a diva reputation in the future. You'll see what I mean, and it could actually backfire, because fame is like this, especially this kind of fame she has, which is because of Love Island. So allegedly here, hopefully she can work better, she could be social media trained, and allegedly act a little bit better. But there's a lot of things that are coming for her, and not in a horrible way, but it does help her to be a better person and grow in life. But I don't see her as a horrible person, to be honest. It was not the way to react, no, allegedly. And like I said before, this did teach her a lesson. Hopefully she does really like reacts better from now on, allegedly. But besides that, yeah, she's gonna have allegedly upcoming breakups and upcoming rumors and whatnot. Hopefully this helps her to be a better person, you know, and make better decisions. But allegedly, yeah, she needs to work a lot in her professional presence and the way she handles herself and other with other people, because every person she meets from now on has a fan base, and it has, you know, you cannot act like that. So allegedly, yes. And there's gonna be also a dinner party, and allegedly some waitress is going to allegedly also complain about something in the future too, which is going to add to the diva allegation. So as I said before, hopefully she works better and, you know, works on handling herself in a more professional way. So yeah, surprises are coming for her. Something ends. Hopefully her diva attitude does not cost her any brand deals. It says right now she's in the wrong path. She's going to be redirected. It tells her to cultivate her spirit, also to be more picky of who she lets in her life. A lot of things are coming, a lot of fire things are coming, and it says right here that she's gonna end up single. Yes. And again, her behavior, if she does not change it, she is going to have a hard time with her financial self. And again, she may not be broke, but she could actually do so much better. She may not get better because allegedly of her attitude. So hopefully she works in handling herself a little bit more professionally, so people don't have the wrong idea. Because, you know, I feel like we all have good days and bad days, and especially in the, you know, spotlight, everything could be judged and taken out of context in a way, shape, or form. So it's better for anybody that's on social media to work on handling themselves a little bit better, just to prevent unnecessary things. So this is the end of the reading. Like I said, this is for entertainment purpose only. Everything is alleged, so take it or leave it as you want. Also, I'm here on Wednesdays live for different dynamics on around noon CST time. I'm also on Instagram, and you can follow me on TikTok and Clapper. So thank you so very much. You guys have an amazing day.